back care program, week 5. So again, we're going to review everything we've done, add in your new exercises, and I'll give you some homework afterwards, as always. Okay, so first of all, just posture, of course. Remember to remind you, 3 points of connection in the spine, neutral spine position, shoulder blades back and down, pelvic floor muscles breathing in through the nose, rib cage expanding, breathing out through the mouth, rib cage closing, then draw those abdominals in, trying to feel that connection through to your low back, through to your core. Knee alignment, so have a little look down at your knees, make sure the knees don't roll in, knees are level with second or third toe. Okay, so let's start our warm up. Again, so we're standing nice and tall, so remember we can do a half roll down or a full roll down, depending on how your back is. So up onto the toes, breathing in, breathing out. Draw the abdominals in, tuck the chin in. So really think about opening up the spine here. Hinge the hips back. Watch your knee alignment, so push your knees out a little bit. And then we're going to roll forwards, one vertebra at a time. So it's a half roll down if it's uncomfortable to do this. But if you hinge your hips back, I don't mean arch the back, push the hips back, that protects your lower back. So relax the arms, head, neck and shoulders. No tension there. And then breathe in, breathe out, slowly coming back up. Draw the abdominals in. Up to the top. Good. Up onto the toes, breathing in, breathing out. Hinge the hips back, tuck the chin in, rolling forwards, one vertebra at a time. So I want you to feel a gentle stretch in the back of the legs and just relax the upper body. Keep those abdominals drawn in if you can. And breathing in, breathe out. Draw the abdominals in, open up the shoulder blades. Check your knee alignment. Tuck the chin in so we get a nice stretch in the back of the neck as well. Okay, fantastic. So back into the centre. Make sure you've got your mat. And remember, we've got a stretchy band. We're using the band today for stretching. If you've got a stretchy band, that'll be great for later. Make sure you've got some water and you've got some aeration, a window open or something. Okay, so posture check, chin retracted, and let's just roll those shoulders forwards, up, back and down. Breathing in and out. Okay, try and keep your core muscles engaged. Breathing in, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Breathing in and out, lift that chest. So think about stretching the spine as well, just the upper back, rib cage, chest, and then one after the other. Breathing in, breathing out. That's it. Great. All right, one hand on the shoulder. So remember, we're going to hold and watch the elbow as we go back. Someone left me a message about the volume. No? Okay. All right, breathing in. So watch the elbow up and all the way back. Try and keep the feet, knees and hips facing the front. If you find it's pulling on your low back with any of these rotations, bend the knees a little bit more. Okay, tuck the hips under to protect your low back. And make sure the movement is coming from here, the rib cage, you're not pulling from your low back. So breathing in, follow the elbow all the way back. Lift that chest. Breathing in and breathing out. Abdominals in. Other side. Breathing in, breathing out. That's it. Breathing in and out. Both together. Try not to hunch the shoulders. Remember, breathing in, breathing out. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. One arm up. Remember, when you move the arm, you keep the shoulder down. I want you to follow the hand. Take the arm slightly behind you if you can. Breathing in, breathing out, and then stretch. Watch the hand. Lift the chest. Lift the rib cage. Stretch that spine. And back. Breathing in, breathing out. Stretch back. Arm slightly behind you if you can. Stretching up from the shoulder blade. Have a look at the hand so you're lengthening through the spine. Good. One more time. Breathing in, breathing out. Follow the hand. Up and back slightly. Don't let the back arch. Draw those abdominals in. Again, think about shoulder blades back and down. Good. All right, we're going to go diagonally now. The same thing. Follow the hand. Take it up and over. So 4 on this side. Breathing in. Breathing out, up and over. Draw those abdominals in, lift that chest. Don't force your body round. Make sure it's comfortable on your low back. And remember, this movement is coming from here. You're not pulling from your low back, so you're lifting the chest up and then and back. Good. Other side. Breathing in, breathing up. Follow the hand. Take it back as far as it's comfortable. Good. Breathing in, breathing out. So if you find your low back is pulling here, as I said, bend your knees a bit more, tuck the hips under. That's it. And try and stretch through the chest rather than pulling from your low back. Breathing in, breathing out. Okay, one more each side, and this time we're going to go all the way around. Breathing in, up and over. Good. Both arms up, elbows level with the ears, stretching up, and then reach one arm up a little bit further. Stretching, lift that chest, look up towards the hands, stretching. Good, and then all the way back. Arms behind you, shrug the shoulders, breathing in, breathing out, lengthening away. Breathing in, breathing out, and then alternating. One and then the other. Lengthening, so remember this stretch comes from your shoulder blade here. So try not to lift the shoulder when you do this. Breathe in, breathing out. And again, follow the hand. Look out towards the hand. Breathing in, breathing out. Abdominals in, of course. Breathing in, breathing out. Stretching, lengthening. Good. And back to the centre. So working on the head and neck now. Shoulders back and down, abdominals in. And relax the chin forwards and back. Breathing in, breathing out, forwards and back, breathing in, breathing out, and then lift that chin up very slightly. Remember, slow and controlled. Never throw that head back. That puts a lot of pressure on the joints of the neck. Lifting the chin, breathing in, breathing out, head forwards. Good, back to the centre. Feet, knees, hips and shoulders facing the front. And then we're going to turn the head to the side. Look up. And then breathe in, breathe out, rolling that head forwards. Brush the chin to the chest. Up to the other side. Try not to take the shoulders with you. Look up a little bit. That's it. And breathing in, breathing out. Other side. Up. Good, and down. Alright, back to the centre, ear to shoulder, add your arm in, breathing out, up and across. And the other side, breathing in, breathing out, up and over, shoulder down. Hands behind the head, tuck the chin in, head forwards. And slowly come up. Good, okay. So arms out in front. So you can either hold your arms like this or have them slightly wider. And we're going to do what's called a Cossack stretch. Breathing in, breathe out, abdominals in. So again, you're just moving the chest and take the head with you towards the elbow that's going back. Breathing in, breathing out. Go there and back. Abdominals in. So adopt that slightly tucked under position. If it's uncomfortable, try not to pull from the back. The chest is moving. Take the head with you all the way back. Good. All right, so we're going to review a couple of the upper body postural exercises we did. So if you remember, we did our arms opening first of all. So breathing in, breathing out, elbows tucked in, arms open. Remember, lift that chest, shoulder blades back and down. Keep the chin retracted. So at this point, you're drawing your abdominals in. You should feel that connection there. If you don't feel it very much, maybe squeeze the buttock muscles a little bit more to help you feel that connection. Breathing in, breathing out, shoulders open, arms open. Good, breathing in, breathing out. And then there, reaching up, arms slightly behind you. Bring the elbows in, abdominals in. Good, breathing in, breathing out. Okay, so remember when you do this one, I want you to make sure, take the arms back a little bit more, turn the forearms backwards. So when you do that, hopefully you're going to be lifting your chest, your spine a little bit more, and you feel the shoulder blades retracting a little bit more when you do that. Just practice it, arms back, forearms backwards. Can you feel the shoulder blades moving together? And then bring your elbows into your chicken wings. Okay, breathing in, breathing out, forearms back, abdominals in. Good, so let's put that all together. Breathing in, breathing out, arms opening. Up there, forearms back, and then elbows in. Shoulder blades back and down. Good, one more time. Breathing in, breathing out. Stretching out. Forearms back. Good, and in. Great. Okay, so we're going to add in another exercise here. It's called a sweep, but it's very, very good for your upper back mobility. Again, you can do any of this standing section, remember seated if it's uncomfortable. Okay, so it's a bit like breaststroke swimming. So if you do this action, lift the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades back. It's a bit like that, except we're going to swoop forwards first and then lift, stretching up from there. Okay, breathing in, breathing out, swooping forwards, breathing in, breathing out. Now lift the chest, lengthen, lift the head a little bit, take the arms a little bit further back. And it's a really good stretch for your spine. Again, keeping the neutral spine position, don't arching. Breathing in as you come forwards, breathing out, lift that chest, lift the head slightly, arms a bit higher, abdominals in, and really lengthen through the spine. I'll do it this way around, breathing in, breathing out, and stretching up and back. Lift the arms a little bit more, lift the chest, look up towards the ceiling, and feel that stretch in the spine. Breathing in, breathing out there. Good, and back. All right, let's just stretch that out. So arms out, tuck the chin in, reaching forwards, open up the shoulder blades. Good, and I want you to reach one arm a little bit further forwards. Breathing in, breathing out, and the other one. And really feel that stretch as you reach forward. There, again, try not to hunch. Open the shoulder blades and reach. And then we're going to do that one more time, but this time turn the palms outwards. So when you stretch forward, you're getting a nice stretch in the wrist there. Breathing in, breathing out there. Stretching. Good. All right, interlace the fingers, turn the hands inside out. Stretching up, elbows level with the ears, breathing in, breathing out. Now again, lift that chest, look up towards the hands, and then we're taking it up and over. So remember, the stretch comes from your rib cage. Try not to pull from your low back. Breathing in, up and over. Elbows level with the ears if it's possible. Breathing in, up and over. Good. Breathing in, up and over. Good, and all the way back. All right, we're going into our side lunge stretch. So legs as wide as it's comfortable for you. Turn the feet out a little bit. And remember, we're sinking back into our squatting position, if you remember. So breathing in, breathing out. Remember to keep the shoulder blades back and down. You can always, if you have a ball or the band, you can always hold it, or you can just clasp the fingers together like this. That shoulders back position, and that will help you keep your posture in place as we do this stretch. Now remember, you hinge the hips back first, so don't let the knee and the thigh bounce. All right, breathing in, breathing out, chin retracted, shoulder blades back and down. Just a warm up stretch first, then we're going to hold it. If you feel you can stretch a bit more, take the legs a little bit wider, turn the feet out, and sink the hips back, keeping your posture there, shoulder blades back and down. Good, and then the other side. Make sure the knee doesn't roll in. If you find it does, you have to adjust your feet, knee level with second or third toe, hinge the hips back. Brilliant. Okay, front of your thigh stretch as normal. So hold on if you need to, the wall or chair. Knees level, breathing in, breathing out. Tip the pelvis under, heel in towards the hip. Great, and then the other one. Breathing in, breathing out. Tip the pelvis under, heel in towards the hip. Good, fantastic. All right, so we're going to go into our normal squatting routine. Remember, without the chair now, because we're all so adept at it, aren't we? But what we're going to do, we're going to add in a little bit more resistance with the band to work the arms a little bit more. So grab your band. Don't worry if you haven't got a band. You can use lightweight. You can use nothing at all. What you can do actually, if you don't have any props, if you make a fist with your hand like that, okay, you can start to work the muscles a little bit more. So it's up to you. So what we'll have to do, because I don't know which band you've got, but sometimes it's too much to do both arms at the same time. So we're going to do one leg at a time. So you want to put the end of the band under one foot and then wind the band up till you've got a bit of resistance. Okay, so I'll show you what we're going to do first. First of all, just practice your squatting. So feet just a little bit wider than shoulders, slightly turned out, shoulder blades back and down. Remember, sink the hips back, squeeze the buttock muscles, push the heels into the floor. And depending on how it feels for you, you can do a tiny squat or a little bit more, up to you, but don't lose that support in your back there. And the band will actually help. Okay, so what we're going to do first, put the band under the foot, wind it up as much as you need to. Now as you squat down, we're going to take the arm out to the front. Now remember, try not to hunch the shoulder, raise the hand. If you were using light weights, or if the band is light enough, you can do both arms at the same time. Okay, so breathing in, breathing up, we're just doing one. Shoulder blades back and down, squeeze the buttock muscles as you come back up. And remember, push the heels into the mat. Breathing in, breathing out. Shoulder blades back and down. So wind the band up as much as you need to. Then we're going to take the arm out to the side. So I'll do it this way around. Same thing, breathing in, breathing out, squat back and take the arm out to the side. Now remember, it's out to the side as in slightly behind you. So if I do it here, you don't want to be doing it like this. Try and keep it behind you so the movement is coming. Again, you're feeling it in your back muscles from your shoulder blades. Breathing in, breathing out there and back. So add in your squatting technique. Buttock muscles, push the heels into the mat. There. Yes? Okay, so we'll do that again. A little bit faster if you want to. So we're going there. We'll do 4. Breathing in, breathing out. Squeeze the buttock muscles as you come back up. I'll do it all the way around. Way around for you. There. Good, and back. Don't let the shoulder lift. Good, and then we're going out to the side. Breathing in, breathing out. There. Shoulder blades back and down, chin retracted. Can you feel that extra core engagement because you're using the band? Remember, you must pull the abdominals in. It's not going to work as much. Pilates breathing, breathe in to prepare, breathe out, draw the abdominals in as you go into the exercise, and you're going to feel more core muscles working. Okay, all right, so let's do it the other way around. So band under the left foot, breathing in, breathing out. And try not to lift the shoulder, raise the hand, shoulder blades back and down, hips back, squeeze the buttock muscles, breathing in, breathing out, heels into the mat to work a bit harder. So it'll help if you try not to look down at the floor. If you try and look ahead, again, that will help your posture. Breathing in, breathing out. There, and back, and there. So remember, if it's uncomfortable in your back at all, doesn't matter, just take a little squatting action, or you could even do it without the squat, just with the arm. There, up to you. If you're very confident, you can get down a bit lower, squeeze the buttock muscles, heels into the mat. Yep, okay, and then we do the one to the side. So again, keeping the arms slightly behind you, chin retracted, shoulder blades back and down. Breathing in as you go down. Breathe out. Buttock muscles, heels into the mat as you come back up. Breathing in as you lower. Breathing out, coming back up. There. Okay, all right, so we go back to the front again. We're going there and back. You can speed it up a little bit more or slow it down, up to you. Don't forget to squeeze the buttock muscles, push the heels into the mat, and then make sure you're engaging your back muscles, your shoulder blades are back and down as you're doing this. There. Good. All right, fantastic. Put your band down, and we're going to go back to do our stretches. Now, these stretches, we're doing our deep shoulder stretches today. So this is like a new one. It was in your homework. So if you're not able to get this position, it doesn't matter. Just go back to your basic shoulder stretch, which is like that. Otherwise, try and take your right arm, or left arm over the right, it doesn't matter. One arm over the other one. Lock the elbows, clasp the hands together. Push the elbows away, open the shoulder blades. Can you feel that stretch? And then from there, you're going to take the forearms at the forwards, opening, so feel that deeper stretch there. Good. Breathing in, breathing out, elbows away, and extend. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of rotational movement with this as well. So push the elbows away, and then you're going to turn your upper body, your chest, then your arms follow, and you turn the head the other way. There's a great stretch for your shoulder, the other way, and the shoulder blade. So when you're doing it, try not to have the back like that. You're actually opening the shoulder blades. There we go. Breathing in, breathing out there, and back there. That's it, and then extend the forearms further forwards. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side, left over right. Push the elbows away. So opening the shoulder blades, breathing in, breathing out. Turn the head in the other direction to the arms. Good, and back. Breathing in, breathing out. So you should feel a really deep stretch in the shoulders here. Breathing in, breathing out. There, and back. Good, then extending. So push the elbows away, open the shoulder blades. Good, all right, arms behind you. So again, we're really going to stretch the spine here. So interlace the fingers if you can. Stretch the shoulders down. Open the chest. Now reach the arms up behind you. Don't overarch the back. Neutral spine position. Breathing in, breathing out. I want you to lift the chest. Shoulder blades back and down. Stretch the arms out. But then look up as well towards like the corner of the room. So you're really extending the spine. Stretching, don't overarch the back, abdominals in, neutral spine position, breathing in, breathing out, stretch. Again, remember you can always do this seated if it's uncomfortable, if you're having a bad back week. And relax, but it's a great stretch for your spine. Fantastic. Okay, so take your shoes off, and then we can go down onto the mat. Shoes and socks off. Grab some water if you've got some, of course. Okay, how are we doing? Got a couple of people joining us. Excellent, good, lovely. Okay, so first of all, we're going to go into our deeper stretches. We're going to roll down. So again, full roll down, half roll down, whatever's comfortable for you. Up onto the toes, breathing in, breathing out. Hinge the hips back, falling forwards. As far as it's comfortable, hands on the legs, or if you already get their hands on the floor. Bend the knees, breathing in, breathing out. Straighten the legs, hinge the hips back, bend and straighten. Straighten them just enough so you get a stretch there. You're going to feel the stretch in the calf, thigh, buttock muscles, and your low back. All right, bend one knee, straighten the other. Breathing in, breathing out. Hinge the hip back. Hold it for a few seconds. Good. All right, so take the left leg out in front of you. Hinge the hip back, hold the end of the toe, stretch it back, turn the foot inwards and outwards. And then the other one. Stretch the toe back, turn the foot inwards and outwards. Good, so I'm going to come forwards. Remember, into our downward dog stretch. And obviously knees on the mat if it's uncomfortable for you. So building up on our upper body strength. Okay, this is going to fall off, so excuse me a minute. Right there. Okay, coming forwards. So into your downward dog stretch. Hips back, shoulder blades back and down. Stretching back. If it's too much, please just bring those knees down onto the mat. All right, so this is where we're trying to build up our upper body strength. So first of all, just deeper stretches in the back of the leg. Stretch the spine, shoulder blades back and down, up and down. Hinge the hips back. Feel that stretch in the spine. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. All right, so coming forwards into your plank position. If you're able to, remember you can always bring the knees onto the mat. If you're having a bad back week, or you're not quite strong enough yet, or don't bring the head so far forwards, it's up to you. You must draw those abdominals in though. Stretching back, breathing in, breathing out, coming forwards, shoulder blades back and down. Draw the abdominals in, you'll feel your whole body working here. Good. There, stretch, and there. Good, all right, bring the knees down onto the mat, and then we're going to go into our basic Superman exercise. So breathing in, breathing out, so this is reviewing what we've already done. Breathing in, breathing out, stretching. And really draw those abdominals in. Try and lift the arm so it's level with the shoulder, and lift the leg so it's level with the hip. But you must draw those abdominals in, lengthen the lumbar spine, no arching, stretching, breathing in, breathing out, stretch, there. Slowly. Good. Okay, so from this position, we're just going to go into our cat stretch. So tuck the chin in, open the shoulder blades. Like really close that rib cage, hollow out the tummy. Breathing in, breathing out, lift the chest, shoulder blades back and down. Breathing in, breathing out. And then from that position, you're going to wag your tail. That's it, just like that. There, there, there. And then we'll just do a little progression here. So bring the knees back together. Lift the feet off the mat. Still keep the abdominals in. Take the feet over to one side. And then turn the head towards the feet. Bring it back, breathing in, breathing out. And the other way. And back, breathing in, breathing out. So this opens up the hips, the back. Stretch, and it's great stretch for the neck as well. There. There. Back. Good, fantastic. All right, stretch back. So we're going to go back into our child's pose stretch, and then we're going to do our variation on that one. So take the legs apart, knees apart, if you're able to. If it feels uncomfortable, keep them together. Reach the arms out in front, and stretch your hips back. Relax your hips back as far as it's comfortable. Don't force your body. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth, and let your spine relax. So I want you to walk one hand forward, walk the other one forward, and then stretch your shoulder blades back and down. And relax into that stretch. Take one arm over to the side, just a little bit. The other arm goes over the top. Slide those hands away, breathe in, breathe out, and then sink the hips back again. So you opening up your spine and your hips, stretching out the back a little bit more. Other side, breathing in, Breathing out, stretch. Good, back to the centre. And then now if you're able to, into child's pose stretch with the arms by the side of you. And just relax your back. This is a great stretch for your low back. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. Great. Good. Okay, so we're going to roll over now. And we're going to go into our opposite arm and opposite leg, if you remember. So lying onto the mat. Remember, the important thing here is your neutral spine position. So no arching, no too tucked under. Push the fingers under the small of the back. Pelvic bone and rib cage squeezing together. Arms up in the air. Make sure you've got enough room behind you, like I haven't. All right, shoulder blades pressed into the mat, breathing in, breathing out. And then opposite arm and opposite leg. Now really stretch the arm from the shoulder blade, stretch the leg from the hip, but don't let the hips twist. So if you draw the abdominals in, you're stretching the leg, but your pelvis stays level. Hand back, breathing in, breathing out, lengthening, stretching. Okay, breathing in, breathing out. Press your spine towards the mat. Both arms back now. It's a little bit more challenging. Just giving you some different options here. Breathing in, breathing out. I think we're going to go over a bit today. I hope that's okay. We're building up to a full class now, really. So, and we can take both arms out to the side. Breathing in, breathing out. So vary that. And then with this basic swimming exercise, if you like, we have lots of variations, lots of progressions. So I'll just go through with your first progression today. This is as long as you can keep your neutral spine position. So you're going to breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth, draw the abdominals in and bring your knee up to what we call our tabletop position. Don't bring the knee too far in because you'll lose your abdominal contraction. You take it to there, then breathe in, breathe out, abdominals in, and then bring it back down. And you're going to feel you're going to have to work harder to keep that neutral spine position. How does that feel? Breathing in, breathing out, bring the other leg up. And down. And what you can do here, I know some people find it difficult just to work one buttock muscle, but if you breathe in, breathe out, squeeze the buttock muscle on the leg you're lifting, that's it, you're going to feel that more. Breathe in, breathe out again, that engagement. How does that feel? Breathing in, breathing out. So this is your next level for your swimming exercise. And again, you can add in the arms, as always. So this is something for you to practice before next week. Again, you can vary the arms. Pressing your back towards the mat. Try and squeeze the buttock muscle here. This is your next progression. Next week we'll go a little bit further with this. That's it. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. All right, knees into the chest. Circle your hips round. One way and the other way. Good. All right, so we're going to go into our spine stretch, because what we did last week, a week before, we just brought that leg over like that to stretch the spine and the outer thigh. So we're going to go over our slightly more challenging one. Again, work at your own level. Don't force anything here. So your arms go out to the side, and cross your feet over. Breathing in, breathe out. Draw the abdominals in. So your hips and your knees are going to go over to the one side. Don't let the back arch. Keep those abdominals in. So the back does come off the floor. Head goes the other way. So take the legs across as far as it's comfortable for you. Don't force the legs down. And then breathe in, breathe out, abdominals in, and come back up. Take the legs over the other way. Head goes in the other direction. Okay, breathe in, breathe out. Draw the abdominals in so that the back comes off, but you're not arching. I don't know whether you can see the difference there. Coming across. Turn the head the other way. Breathing in, breathing out there. Feet back on the mat, so same exercise with the feet a little bit wider. and then just opens up the hips and the back a little bit more. Breathing in, breathing out, head the other way. Great. And then we're going to go into our low back stretch. Okay, so last week we just did our basic low back stretch. Today I'm going to show you the full version. So stretch the legs out, arms out the other way, big stretch. And then bring your left knee in towards your chest. Grab the back of the thigh, draw the leg in. Now press your lower back into the mat. Good, stretching. Breathing in, breathing out. So this is a great stretch for your low back. Pressing your low back into the mat. You're going to be holding this stretch for at least 10 seconds. Breathing in, breathing out. This was in your homework if you remember this one. Good, and back. Good, okay, so we're going to roll over. Again, this was in your homework. So it's a very deep strengthen, if you like, for your glute muscles. So your buttock muscles, which, as you know, support your back, we've got lots of different muscles. So this exercise manages just to stimulate the 3 different major buttock muscles, so it's quite important to do. Okay, so you're going to rest your head on your arm, legs stretched out. Now the bottom leg's not doing anything at all, so you're going to rest it on the mat. Other leg is stretched out, body in a straight line, neutral spine position, don't overarch the back. So all you're going to do, you're going to lift that leg up and down. Obviously we're going to do it with our Pilates breathing. So breathe in through the nose, breathe out, draw the abdominals in, stretch the leg and lift. If it's pulling on your back, draw the abdominals in a bit more, lengthen that lumbar spine, or even bring the leg slightly further forwards. It must be comfortable on your lower back. Okay, breathing in, breathing out, lift and down. So you should feel this working what we call the gluteus maximus. This is your major buttock muscle. But we have muscles underneath, minimus and medius, gluteus minimus and medius, which are very important for a healthy back, for strengthening your back. And often if you have a bad back episode, these muscles switch off. So we're going to activate them. So how do we do that? Okay, we're doing the same exercise, but we're going to turn the leg and the foot outwards. Now don't let the hips roll back. Just turn the legs outwards a little bit. And it's the same exercise, okay, but we're leading with the foot. Flex the foot and we're leading with the toes. Breathing in as you lower. Breathe out, stretch that leg as lift, draw the abdominals in as you lift. So you're going to feel slightly different buttock muscles, a bit underneath that bigger one. Very, very important. Breathing in as you lower. Take a rest if you need to. All right, now we're going to turn the foot downwards, so toe pointing towards the floor. Breathe in, breathe out, and then lift again. Bring that knee up. If it's uncomfortable on your back, as I said, bring the leg a bit further forwards. Stretch the leg. Now you're going to feel very deep muscle working underneath. Breathing in, breathing out, lift. Can you feel that? It's a lovely exercise, but it does get quite uncomfortable. Okay, so I hope you felt all those muscles working. Yes, unfortunately we've got to do it on the other side. So roll over, rest your head on your arm, bent or straight. Bottom leg is bent, top leg is straight, and then we're lifting up and down. Breathing in, breathing out, stretch. Don't arch the back, lengthen that lumbar spine. Breathing in as you lower, breathe out, abdominals in as you lift and stretch. If it's uncomfortable on the back, bring the leg slightly forwards, as I said before. Okay, up and down, lifting up. So this is your gluteus maximus. All right, turn the leg outwards so the toe is facing the ceiling. Flex the foot and continue that movement. Okay, but with your leg in that different position. Lift. Breathing in as you lower. Breathing out as you lift. And again, you'll be activating those deeper buttock muscles. Breathing in as you lower. Breathing out as you lift. And then you're going to turn the foot downwards. Turn the toe towards the floor. Stretch the leg as you lift. Breathing in as you lower. breathing out. So as I said, this works with really deep seated bust up muscles, which are very, very important to support your back, your pelvis, of course, your hips. Can you feel that deep bust up muscle working there? Good, okay, and relax. All right, roll back over. And we're just going to stretch out a little bit from there. So I want you to take your hands in between your legs, draw the feet in towards you, turn the knees out to the side, and just feel that stretch there. Great, all right, so we're going to finish off with our stretches. So with your band, wrap the band around sort of middle to the end of your foot, one of your legs. Good, other leg stretched out along the mat, as long as you can keep your neutral spine position. Okay, point the toes, breathing in, breathing out, flex the foot. Now you can use the band here as the weeks go on to work on that flexibility, so you can wind the band up a little bit more. Point the toe, flex the foot. So straightening the leg a little bit more, drawing that leg back a bit further. When you feel ready, keeping your neutral spine position, of course. Great, okay, you're going to take the band in one hand and take the leg across. Keep that foot flexed and take the leg across as far as it's comfortable. And you're going to move that leg up and down. All right, bring the leg back, swap hands, take the leg out the other way, flex the foot, turn the leg outwards as well so you get that inner thigh stretch, and try not to let the back arch off the floor, keep the pelvis level. This one, okay, and then the other leg. Point the toes, flex the feet. Good, working on that flexibility, straightening the leg a little bit more, drawing that leg back a bit further. Point and flex. Breathing in as you point, breathing out as you flex. Hold the band in one hand. Take the leg across. Move that leg forwards and backwards. Good. And change hands. Take the leg out to the side. Turn the leg out as well. Try and keep the pelvis on the mat. Move that leg forwards and backwards. Okay, so hip stretch, left foot on the bent right knee, turn the leg out till you feel that stretch. Good, and then the other one. Good. All right, feet on the mat. So when I do my normal class, we always finish off with a little bit of, after stretching, a little bit of relaxation. So I'm going to go over that in your homework for this week, and we can do it next week. But just to give you a little bit of an introduction, all the muscles relaxed, sinking into the mat, and then we're concentrating on our Pilates breathing. So deep breath in through the nose, rib cage expanding, long slow breath out through the mouth, rib cage closing, and just let all the muscles relax. So you can lie on your back, this position, or we can roll over into our child's pose position. It's up to you, just need to find a comfortable position and focus on that breathing. So in Pilates, it's called thoracic breathing, ribcage expanding as you breathe in, closing as you breathe out. And for your relaxation, you're just taking those breaths a little bit deeper, holding a little bit longer. So your breathing slows down and you get into a state of relaxation. Right. Okay, so we're going to slowly come back up. So I'm going to go over that in a little bit more detail next week and in your homework. Good. Okay, so come back up on all fours, and you're going to go into your cat stretch first, rounding the shoulder blades, stretching shoulder blades back and down, lengthening through the spine, rounding, retracting, and then hips up, stretching back, bending one knee and the other one. Good. All right, come back down. So just to finish off, finish you off, no, finish off we're going to do our deep spine stretch. So again, lots of different levels for this one. Work at your own level. So you're going to grab the back of the thigh, draw that leg in. I'll do it this way around. Draw that leg in. Now cross the leg over if you can. Breathe in, breathing out. Bring the chest forwards, not arching the back. And then it's a lovely stretch for your low back. If that feels comfortable, we're going to take that a little bit further. So you take one arm across, the opposite arm over the leg, arm out behind you, and you're in that lovely back and hip stretch, outer thigh stretch. Turn the head towards the back of the room. Breathing in, breathing out, and again, stretching. Okay, and then we'll do that on the other side. Again, grab the back of the thigh, draw that leg in, stretch forward without arching. Breathing in, breathing out. And if that feels okay, arm out to the back, look over your shoulder, arm on the thigh, and breathing in, breathing out. So this arm is bringing that leg round, the opposite shoulder goes out behind you, and you're stretching there. And relax, breathing in, breathing out. Okay, so these are quite specific back stretches for the back care program. Okay, roll back over, and then you're going to come back up. So into your downward dog stretch, opposite one leg and the other one, stretching the heel back down, followed by your spine stretch. Okay, walk the hands back up towards the feet. It will slowly roll up, one vertebra at a time. Good, and back up into your standing position. Breathing in, breathing out, shoulders forwards, up, back and down. Stretching up, reaching up, interlace the fingers, reaching up there, stretch the chest up and back, lengthen through the spine. Good, take the hands behind the head, tuck the chin in, head forwards, and slowly coming back up. Great, okay, so that was week 5, well done, of your back care program.